If Kyle's strange hold over the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is an indication of one thing, it's that the series needs a major cast shakeup. Everyone needs to be on equal footing, and that means the network has to cut ties with Kyle. Between hogging the spotlight, curating narratives to fit her interests, and creating an environment where her castmates have to tiptoe around her, Kyle has become untouchable. And the favoritism is so thick, you can cut it with a knife. All kinds of Amazon products get rave reviews, and some recent ones are from reality TV personalities. Current stars and alum from Bravo's Real Housewives franchise just shared their picks this spring during Amazon live streams. You can shop Kyle Richards' favorite Amazon accessories, Candy Burris' top spring clothing finds, and beauty essentials approved by Teresa Giudice and her daughter Gia. Whether you're looking to overhaul your closet or makeup bag, or both, this season, get some major inspo from these Real Housewives stars recommendations, all under $45. Jeff Lewis has had his fair share of Bravo-celebrity feuds over the years, including one with Kyle Richards. The flipping out cast member upset the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills diamond holder when he questioned whether she was on Ozempic back in 2023. The two later made amends through orchids and a white party appearance. More on that below. But Kyle has yet to go on his radio show, Jeff Lewis Live, again. During an Amazon live stream on April 8, Kyle revealed where she stands with the interior designer today. "I do need to go on Jeff's show," she said in response to a fan who asked if she would go back on. "He asked me a while back, but I just had so much going on. But I'll go on again. As long as he's not having to send me orchids, I'll show up." She joked, "Jeff, it's time for an orchid." "No, he only sends me orchids when he said something naughty." Why were Jeff Lewis and Kyle Richards feuding? In addition to wondering if Kyle used Ozempic to lose weight on his show, which she has always vehemently denied, Jeff also made a comment about the weight loss drug and Kyle's friendship with Morgan Wade on an episode of Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen in August 2023. How Kyle Richards and Jeff Lewis made amends. The morning after the WHL episode aired, Jeff chatted with TMZ and said that he meant it as a joke. He added that he had texted her this morning at 6:30 a.m., but he had yet to hear back. Fast forward to the RHOBH Season 13 finale, and Jeff attended Kyle's annual white party, which was held at Sophie Stadium. The pair cleared the air on camera. "We included these products chosen by Kyle Richards because we think you'll like her picks at these prices." Kyle is a paid spokesperson for the Amazon Influencer Program. "Our writers and editors independently determine what we cover and recommend. When you buy through our links, you may earn a commission." Some brands featured in this article are partners of Amazon's Creator Connections program, which means you may make an increased commission on your purchase if you buy something through our links. Learn more. When Kyle Richards calls a product her holy grail, beauty lovers everywhere pay attention. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star recently shared her favorite skincare and makeup must-haves during an Amazon live session, and the M61 Hydra Boost Cream, a hydrating moisturizer that provides deep hydration and a glowing finish, is at the top of her list. Known for her glowing skin and age-defying beauty, Kyle is loyal to a core group of products that consistently deliver results. She's selective about what makes it into her skincare routine, so when she adds something new, it's been thoroughly tested and has earned a spot in her daily regimen. Her lineup includes a mix of trusted staples and exciting new discoveries, from anti-aging moisturizers to makeup that layers beautifully. Discover which products the Bravo star swears by to keep her skin radiant and makeup flawless. How did Kyle Richards and Morgan Wade meet? The women became fast friends starting in February 2022, after Kyle got in touch with Morgan after becoming a huge fan of her music. The two became gym buddies, travel companions, and by August 2022, they got matching heart tattoos on their wrists. The following month, Kyle was Morgan's +1 at the iHeartRadio Music Festival in Sin City and the 21st Annual American Honors and Awards in Nashville. Kyle Richards denied cheating rumors amid her split with Mauricio Umansky. Rumors about Kyle and Morgan being more than friends swirled when the reality star and her realtor husband announced in July 2023 that they were separating, while seemingly denying either cheated. Kyle Richards breaks silence on Dorit fallout. Is she ruining RHOBH? Okay guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. Hope you all are enjoying, so let's begin. Through the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills 14 seasons, there's been one constant, Kyle Richards. As the only OG housewife, Kyle has gotten particularly familiar with how things run on the show. However, recently it's come to many viewers' attention that she has become so intertwined with production that she's no longer just a cast member, she's the one steering the ship. Kyle doesn't follow the network's orders anymore, she makes the orders. She has this stranglehold over the series where she always seems to know the agenda ahead of time and somehow manages to dodge the tough questions while everyone else gets dragged in the mud. If the network doesn't do something about this stranglehold, Kyle could end up killing the series. Kyle Richards dominates reunions, but is never held accountable. Reunions are the most blaring example of Kyle's stranglehold over RHOBH. Without fail, she is always placed beside Andy Cohen, which is considered the spot where the housewives who created the most drama of that season are sat. However, she's not there to get flamed, just to take in the spotlight. This is where Kyle's superiority complex shows. Kyle always dominates the conversation, but is never really held accountable for her actions. Andy always tiptoes around her, asking questions that Kyle has almost rehearsed the answers to. A notable example is how Erika Jayne was wrung out at the reunion during her divorce versus how Kyle was treated. Erika was grilled on everything surrounding her divorce, from nasty rumors to legal scandals. Nothing was off limits, and that's how most housewives are treated. However, Kyle seems to get a special pass. Andy seems to avoid the rumors surrounding her separation from Mauricio Umansky, including the real estate mogul being seen partying with much younger models. When Kyle begins to look the slightest bit uncomfortable, he backs off. Erika was not given the same special treatment. While all the ladies are grilled on their mistakes throughout the season, Kyle always seems to skate by with rehearsed emotion and fake humility. She seems to choose between playing the role of the victim or the voice of reason, but never takes accountability as the villain she truly is. Reunions are all about real confrontations and unfiltered emotion, and Kyle's curated narrative is ruining that authenticity. The other housewives tiptoe around Kyle Richards. Kyle's stranglehold on the series also shows when the other housewives tiptoe around her. The only person I would say is somewhat holding her accountable this season is Dorit Kemsley, but that comes after years of sucking up to her. Kyle did one of the lowest things a friend can do, break girl code. After sending texts to Dorit's soon-to-be ex-husband, Paul P.K. Kemsley, and lying about the nature of those texts and their friendship, I think Dorit should have had a far stronger reaction. You just don't talk to a best friend's ex, even more so since the two aren't talking. However, I think Dorit still has this feeling that her fate with the show lies in Kyle's hands, and she can't get on Kyle's bad side or else she'll be punished. Erika and Sutton Stracke bow down before Kyle like no other. Although Erika is trying to play Switzerland, you can tell that she will take any opportunity to throw in a comment in support of Kyle. Sutton may as well lick the ground Kyle walks on. She seeks constant validation from Kyle, and that really showed in St. Lucia. During a group dinner, Kyle finally defended Sutton when it came to her feud with Dorit, and in her confessional Sutton said, "Kyle's stepping up for me. See, I knew we were friends. I knew it, and now everybody does too." Sutton knows that sucking up to Kyle will get her in a good position on the show. Meanwhile, Garcelle Bavas and Bazoma St. John have called Kyle out, but are still careful not to go too far. Garcelle took an opportunity at the season 14 reunion to expose Kyle, saying that something she told Garcelle off camera seemed like it was said to shut her up. Garcelle didn't go as far as saying what Kyle said to her, most likely out of fear of the repercussions. Although both Garcelle and Boz have had the confidence to call Kyle out, neither have had the guts to truly expose her. You can visibly tell that all the castmates are scared of Kyle and are following her lead, which is really off-putting and defeats the purpose of reality TV.